As the host of the trivia show, particularly this trivia show, you know that I love things that are quirky, interesting, and bizarre. And one of the most quirky, interesting, and bizarre podcasts I know of is Hello from the Magic Tavern. It's an improvised comedy show set in the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Here's what you need to know to catch up. 10 years ago, my friend Artie fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King restaurant in Chicago. He ended up in the magical land of Foon, and since then, he's used the Wi-Fi signal coming through the dimensional rift to record a podcast with his co-hosts, Usador the Wizard and Chunt the Talking Badger. Every week on Hello from the Magic Tavern, the hosts interview all the different creatures and adventurers from throughout the land of Foon. Previous guests have included a Death Knight, played by Brennan Lee Mulligan, a Red Wizard, played by Felicia Day, a Giant, played by Vic Michaelis, and a magical talking crow, played by Amy Mann. Not to mention yours truly, as Winky Silks, a member of the famous acting troupe, the Cockticklers. Step into the land of Foon with Hello from the Magic Tavern. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
We've got an award-winning quiz today, but don't be afraid, though. Before we get to the quiz, here's a question to wet your whistle. In 2024, the production company American Zoetrope won the Tony Award for Best Musical for what show? We'll answer that at the end of the podcast. But for now, don your thinking caps. This is Likeminds. On the show today, we have two improviser friends of mine, people I've known back in the old Chicago days, but now I think we all live in LA. But starting things off, he's an actor, a comedian, an improviser. You could have seen him on Shrinking, and you probably saw him in History of the World Part 2 if you're a Mel Brooks fan. Edgar Blackmon, welcome, Edgar.
You know, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I can't wait to get into it.
Well, good. I can't wait to bring your opponent in here because it's somebody I think you're friendly with, but it'll be fun for you to get vicious today with the competition.
I can't wait.
She is a writer, improviser, podcaster. Maybe you've heard Those Who Ant. Very funny podcast. She's here today, host and creator of the podcast, Dana Quercioli. Hey, Dana.
What's up, you guys?
What's up?
Wow, Dana Quercioli.
This is a big get for you guys, so good job.
The DQ. Yeah, the original DQ.
In the flesh.
How many of your relatives are in that room with you?
At this moment, only pictures, but all of them.
I mean, they rolled deep.
Lots of Querciolis.
But you know what? You're pictured in here too. So
there's a picture of Edgar. Oh, she's looking at a picture. We can't see it.
I can't show you because everything's plugged in.
That's like being on like the Ring of Honor at a football stadium. You're like, I'm up there.
It's interesting you brought up family because today's theme, this is a special day. This is the first time we've used a theme that was emailed in from a listener. This was emailed in from Dean. So hats off to Dean.
What's up, Dean?
Thanks, Dean.
Most of our suggestions have been things that anonymous people yell out at a live show, and we never catch their names. But this came from Dean. And it's interesting that you said family because the theme today is The Godfather.
Oh.
The Godfather trilogy. And that's interesting because we have 3 categories. You guys have seen The Godfather, I'm assuming, but why assume? A lot of people haven't seen those kinds of movies.
I'm going to tell you, I'm famously very Italian, and I've only seen
Quercioli.
the first one and like half of the second one. So,
all right.
You haven't seen 3? The culture.
the masterpiece.
The culture.
Somebody come get her card.
This is not part of the quiz. Do you know the opening line of The Godfather, of the first movie? The first words spoken are, I believe in America.
Wow.
How about that? Doesn't that feel loaded?
I was going to say it was something like, Buffacola.
Whoa, you can do that. You can say that, DQ. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to let that ride.
Jeez.
We're not all going to be doing that.
Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. So anyway, it doesn't matter if you've seen The Godfather or not. If you'd had no familiarity, that's okay.
Cool.
But there's some Godfather references peppered through the quiz, and we should jump right in to part 1. Part 1 is entitled Just Desserts. Now, you might remember, or those who are listening at home will certainly remember, there's a scene in The Godfather 1 where Clemenza is tasked with taking out Paulie, I believe, who has betrayed the family. And after shooting him, there's an ad-libbed line. This is great because we're all improvisers from the Chicago school. I don't think Clemenza was trained at I.O., but he did apparently ad-lib the most famous line that he speaks in the movie, which is after shooting, he says, leave the gun, take the cannoli. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. This first question, Edgar, I'm going to go to you.
Sure.
This is a 2-point question.
Whew.
If you miss it or you give up, Dana can answer and steal for 1 point. But I'm going to describe for you a dessert. And then what you're going to say, and you can change up the character every time you answer if you want, but you're going to say, leave the gun, take the blank. And that's your answer. That's the dessert I've described. All right?
You got it.
That's as Godfather-y as this one is.
Okay, cool.
I'm really rooting for you, Edgar. I'm rooting
Thank
for
you
you.
so much.
That's sweet.
I'm rooting for me too.
Hey, we all are. Edgar, your first dessert is a Mexican street snack. It's a strip of fried dough dusted with sugar or cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it?
That's it. That's
That's
it.
all. That's all you got for me?
I would say you might grab one at Six Flags.
Okay.
That's where I've eaten them. But now you got to say the line, which is leave the gun, take the blank
Oh, boy. Okay.
with confidence.
This is one of those ones where I feel like if I get this wrong and then you tell me what it is, that I'm going to be very angry.
I think that's probably every question in this thing.
Okay, cool.
Anything
cool.
you miss, you're going to be mad. And you can be mad at me. I'll take it.
All right, great. I am going to say, leave the gun, bring the churros.
Technically speaking, it's take the churros. But yes, you got it. 2 points.
Woo!
Take the churros. Yeah, man.
Woo!
Delicious.
I want to know more about that character.
I know. He
That
rolled
was
those
a good
R's.
Character.
Churros. Yeah, that guy.
Shout out to Duolingo for getting them R's rolled.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good app.
1,600 days. I still can't speak it.
Not a sponsor. All right. Here we go. Dana, your dessert is sponge cake ladyfingers.
Mhm.
Always a gross name for a thing. Sponge cake ladyfingers soaked in coffee, often rum, with powdered chocolate and mascarpone cheese.
Oh, baby. This is my number one, I think.
Oh,
It's-
God.
I'm tied with cannolis, but it's leave the gun, take it a tiramisu.
The tiramisu is right. Oh, God. Yeah. That's a character, too. Who is that person?
That's my Nona.
I tell you what, only one of us going to be doing that voice today, but that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a real. I would agree, but I think I kind of said it. I did it right after you did. So, all right. Man, I don't even care.
Everybody has permission.
I'll say anything.
I'm going to do it. They're going to be like, is he being Mario? Edgar is Mario.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
That tiramisu. All right, Edgar, that's great. You guys both on the board quick. Edgar, here's another one. It's a Turkish phyllo dough pastry filled with
Okay.
chopped nuts and sweetened with honey.
You got
All
this.
right.
I know you got this.
Thank you so much.
God, Dana, you're really encouraging.
Nuts and honey.
He's like my brother. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Leave the gun.
Okay.
Wait, it's bring, take.
It's take. Leave
Yes.
and take are your imperatives.
Leave the gun.
Ooh, this new guy.
Take the baklava.
It is the baklava.
Oh,
yeah, man.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, who was that guy? That guy was different. That didn't sound like churros.
You know,
Churros.
I've always wanted to be in a movie where you get to use a Nigerian accent. I don't even know if that's Nigerian. It's as close as I'm
Ooh.
going to get. They're just a mismatch for me. But in the same way that every Black British actor gets to come over to America and be
Yeah.
from Baltimore, I'm like, man, can I? I want to go over there.
Everyone. Idris Elba. Yeah.
Well,
Everyone.
what's the little homie Damson Idris? His is
Oh.
Los Angeles, but he's doing the same thing. Like, let me get
Why has
over there.
everybody got Idris in their name too? That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Are we,
That is interesting.
What's the data on that? Is it just those two?
I think one is the last name and one is the first name, and I don't
We'll
know if
start
we can make
computing. We're to
the
figure that out.
correlation.
Somebody
a real
get
crush
back to me
that.
with those numbers.
for sure.
Thank
But I'm
you.
watching that show Task on wherever that is. Task,
Oh,
which is
Prime?
the Mayor of Easttown people, where they do all those
Mhm.
like Philly and specific Philly, Delaware River, I don't know, whatever it is, that those county accents, and everybody in that is British, or super Irish, and they're so good at it.
And I'm just starting to think: is it us? Are we just that easy to
That
impersonate?
seems hard, but yeah, maybe we are.
Like Philly, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, like those accents are very difficult to mimic.
I don't think anybody even knew that was an accent until recently.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
mean,
wasn't as
hoagie.
famous.
You got to say
Hoagie,
hoagie.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you know
water.
that O
You
is
know?
tough.
Water. That's Baltimore. That's
Water, yeah.
water.
Now we're all rooting for Edgar to play Nigerian suit.
It's soon.
You could do that.
Oscar bait, baby.
But baklava, man, you nailed it. Baklava. All right, here you go. Ready? Dana, this is the last one of round one. All right, your dessert is a pastry trademarked by Dominique Ansel. It's made from a buttery, flaky dough fried in grapeseed oil, and it's in the shape of a hollow ring. The shape is very important. A hollow ring. So you think about a hollow ring, you think about any dessert that's a hollow ring.
Okay.
I will admit, I think it took a step up here in how confusingly I wrote it.
The name of this woman does nothing for me, does it? Does the name of this woman do anything for me?
I will tell you this, I'm not even 100% sure this is a woman. Probably is. Dominique sounds yeah. But no, it probably doesn't unless you were like super foodie who does know who this person. I think this is a person who's a professional chef of some kind. Yeah.
What in the hell? Okay, so first when you hear a ring shape, you think donut, but it's not flaky and it's not hollow. And here's my fear about this podcast is that everybody listening is like, you idiot. It's
They're
obviously
screaming.
this.
People are driving off the road, just like plunging
Screaming.
into ravines. They're so
Okay,
mad.
It's a ring. It's not like a croissant. Because that's not a ring. Is a croissant shaped a ring?
Hey, I can help you to a limit. You've done all the hard work. I'll
I
tell
know.
you this. That's what people are screaming about now.
I
People are punching
truly
each other.
think that you have pulled all of the pieces out of the IKEA box.
And I just have to.
You just
got to
put them together.
I think
Okay.
Edgar knows what it is. Yeah.
I think. Oh God, I'm gonna say croissant, even though it's got the
croissant.
crescent shape. That's crescent shape,
That's right.
but it's buttery and flaky.
I agree.
And
Croissant, I think I would imagine croissant probably even means crescent. But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
then
not,
I can't
it's
say
not
that,
a ring,
Joey.
but that's okay. I think you've already, I'm going to take that as your answer.
Yeah. Let's just do it.
And it's not correct, but man, it's not far. Edgar, you could steal this for 1 point if you want to steal from DQ. If you want to take points that Dana could have had and make them your own and gloat about it, you have an opportunity.
Honestly, razz my ass. If you got it, just razz my ass raw on this.
This is how much I love you. What I really want to do is I want to get this answer wrong and then say the right answer so I don't get any points.
I'll never know the difference.
What I think it is a croissant donut or a cronut.
Is that your answer?
My answer is cronut.
It's 100% correct.
Oh, I really did
Yeah.
have every single piece.
You put it there. You're like, it sounds like a cross between a donut and a croissant. You practically said it. It was impressive. It was impressive how close you could come and then just be like, I'd walk away. Like, I don't know. That sounds like a crazy magical food.
I really, in my head, was like, well, this is from the time pastries were invented, not
Yeah.
modern.
Not like 3 years ago when we were all into it. Yeah.
It's very modern. I think Dominique Ansel is like is like a contemporary, apparently,
Wow.
whoever they are. And I hope they're listening.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nice job on the cronut, Dominique. I know. And at the end of round one, Edgar, you got the lead here.
All right.
Edgar, it's 5-2, but this is close.
Okay.
And that means we move from part one right into part two. Part two works like this. I've worked in a weird Talking Heads reference here. Part one was about psycho killers, right? Because you're leaving the gun and taking the cannolis. This round is called Talking Heads. That was just an accidental link because the famous head in The Godfather is, of course, the horse head in the bed. I am going to embody a severed horse head that is talking to you. It doesn't even matter that I'm severed. I'm a horse. I'm going to speak as a famous horse, and you're going to tell me what horse I am. Never mind
good.
any decapitation.
Good God.
All right?
Yes.
Edgar,
Nice.
you started off. Dana, this is yours. Now,
Oh God.
try to pay attention. There's clues in here about what horse I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna be wordy. All right.
Okay.
You keep saying that. Hi-oh, away. Hi-oh, away. You say it over and over again every time. And I go away. Sure, I do. I go away. I went away. I got out. And then just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. See? So I'm a horse doing some
Uh-huh.
Godfather stuff. But the
Yeah.
important thing is, what horse am I? I'm not in The Godfather.
This is good writing.
This is writing. I don't know if it's good or not. Dana, who are we?
Joey, I don't want to like compare you to past you, but that was the best acting I think I've ever seen. That was so good. I think you've
Alive
reached
was
a
just
new-
hands.
It was so
I was doing a
good.
lot of hand stuff.
Leave the gun, take the high ho silver.
It's
I know I don't have to
silver.
still say.
You
I know
don't
I don't
have
have to
to.
still say leave the gun, take, but I love that setup as a
Leave the gun.
as a
Take
premise.
it is silver.
Silver.
You were silver. That's 2 points. All right,
Thank
here you
you.
go, Edgar.
Woo.
All right, Edgar, get ready. I got. There's a rhythm to this one.
Okay.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I'll be your buddy if you choose. Though some will muse, you've got loose screws. My name is.
That's so cool.
That is
That's
so
so
cool.
well written.
It's so good.
You
So cool.
literally rhythmed me into saying Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Ed, because it's right, Mr. Ed.
That's
I
so
rhythmed you.
cool. That's such a
Yeah.
good. It's so well written. I mean, kudos to you, Joey. That's fantastic.
I've never rhythmed anybody, and I got the Godfather in there. Okay, I think
Yeah.
we see what's going on. Joey spent too much time.
You were firing on so many cylinders.
I mean, I just closed my eyes and it appeared to me.
I've got more cylinders on these. Now we're gonna
Okay.
now things are gonna get a little more twisted up, Dana. Listen carefully to clues.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, here we go. I told your father, King Philip II of Macedon, that I am honored and grateful that you have invited me into your home. And may your first child be a masculine child. I pledge my never-ending loyalty to your masculine child, Philip of Macedon. Your child is not Philip of Macedon. I'm talking to you, Philip of Macedon. I pledge my loyalty to your masculine child until one day when I sleep with the fishes in the river after the battle of Hydaspes. This is rough.
Wow.
So
And Edgar's going to get it because Edgar's a horse girl. Damn it.
a horse girl.
Okay.
He's a
What
brony.
the hell? Okay. I love that Edgar got Mr. Ed and I got whatever the hell this is,
This
Joey.
thing, this stepped it up. You're looking for the name of the horse, but you got
Yeah.
to figure out whose horse is this. Now the horse is talking to King Philip of Macedon, and he's hoping that King Philip has a masculine child, which he will. And this horse will be loyal to that masculine child. Who is that masculine child? That's your question. Doesn't mean you'll know who his horse is.
We're all wondering who that child is, who that horse is.
Yeah. Now this is a real horse. The first two were fictional characters. Silver, Mr. Ed. I don't think either one of them was real. I don't think.
What?
No
Don't- I
promises.
mean, oh God, this is already shaking my foundation. I'm
The
shaking
kids are
to
listening.
the core.
Yeah.
All right, say it. Can you say it one more time? Because what the hell?
I'll abbreviate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
King Philip of Macedon, I'm honored and grateful. Let's just talk to him. I'm honored and grateful that you invited me to your home, and may your first child be a masculine child. I pledge my never-ending loyalty to your masculine child until one day I sleep with the fishes in the river after the battle of the Hydaspes.
I love that I made you repeat it, and I don't know the answer. I
That's
don't
okay.
think I know the answer, Joey.
You can just walk. Edgar, do you want to take a shot?
What's wild is that I truly cannot think of who this horse is.
Right.
Because the horse I thought it is not. Like,
Probably
I
not.
thought it was a different. Though I was thinking of a completely different horse, and then you were like, "This is a real horse," and I was like,
Oh.
Is
I-
it
I
the
bet-
horse
I
from
think I
War
kn-
Horse?
I think I know who you thought it was. Whose horse do you think it is?
I thought we were talking about a Treyu's horse.
Right,
Oh,
because
never
Never
mind.
Ending was in there. Edgar,
For
that's
sure.
where my yes.
That's
that
too
is-
Okay,
raw.
good.
That's too
Yeah.
raw.
Yeah.
You guys brought it
That
up.
horse also, that horse dies in water.
That horse does die in water.
Mhm.
Nobody knows this horse died in water.
You might have just been able to end it. Nobody knows this horse.
Yeah. This is a waste of time, is what I'm going to say.
I just meant between the two of us, nobody knows this horse.
I think most people don't know this horse, but there is a group of people that would be like, yeah, I know that horse is. Or at least if I told any guesses, Edgar, it's not a Treyu's horse.
Sure. If I were to guess, I would say,
If you get this right, I'm gonna be so
what's
proud
that
of
one
you.
horse's name? Calvin.
Calvin the horse. No, I would have given you guys a bonus point or just given an extra point if you just known whose horse this was. King Philip of Macedon's masculine child was Alexander of Macedon, better known as Alexander
the Great.
And if people are big great heads, if they're big Alex fans, they know, and this will sound like nothing to you, but they would know that his horse's name was Bucephalus, which is an awesome name.
Oh, good name.
Yeah. His famous source of history and a big waste of time. My apologies to everyone everywhere. But Bucephalus. You'll never forget it now, or you will by lunch.
I can't wait.
Let's see. Dana, you got screwed on that. Sorry. Edgar, here's yours. Also a real horse.
TV.
Edgar's is going to be like Seabiscuit or something. Go ahead. And there's going to be a cute little song that guides him right to it.
Here we go. My father, Bold Royal, taught me many things here. He taught me in this stable. He taught me keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. A teaching I really didn't heed at the 1973 Belmont Stakes, where I beat my enemy twice a prince by 31 lengths. Not close at all. What talking horse head am I?
Okay, I was close.
Seabiscuit.
Is that your answer?
Listen, I only know 2 racing horses, and I just said them both. So I'm going to say...
You said Seabiscuit.
I'm going to say Seabiscuit.
A great guess. I think Seabiscuit's dead by this year, but it's not Seabiscuit. Dana, do you know who it is for a point?
Is it Secretariat?
Hell yeah. It's Secretariat.
Oh, I do know that one too. Good job, Dana.
God, I needed this. I can't tell you how much I needed this.
Secretariat. That's the other famous horse.
That's excellent work.
You're back in it.
And you've closed the gap. Yeah, it's 7-5. And just like that, we're on to our third category. Now, I'm going to tell you, third category, I just kind of took some stuff from The Godfather. There's so much from The Godfather. I'm underwhelmed by part 3. Get it?
Sure.
You know what I love, Joey, about you is that you're just so honest about, you're just really so honest about your work here. I don't think we will be underwhelmed, but I love that you took the time to tell us that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, so Edgar, here you go. This is just a scattering of stuff for the third category. Just some references and some scattered questions related to them, very tangentially. Nino Rota wrote the famous Godfather theme that goes, da 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 da, that thing. But what composer, the March King, wrote this? Da 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 da. Who is the composer of that, is your question.
I'm going to have to go with Sousa.
Why? You said you're going to have to.
Because if you said the March King, I did marching band. Oh, this is one of those things I was supposed to be doing because I'm too busy sweating over these questions that I'm not doing the thing that I said I was going to do, which is talk about why I...
You said you wanted this to be Hollywood Squares.
I did. I was going to Hollywood Squares.
Where you can talk about it.
Locked in so much on not getting questions wrong that I'm like, I think it's... Here's the thing.
We all sweat too much. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. It is John Philip Sousa. What did you play in marching band?
So I played the trumpet from the 5th grade until senior year of high school for 7 years.
It's a lot.
And I marched all through junior high at O.W. Huth Middle School, and then marched all marching band, pep band. We used to do the thing like on the football field where you'd move around and make formations and stuff.
Yeah.
We did that.
Awesome.
All through high school at Rich South. And so I was like, he the only March guy I know.
Yeah. I mean, I think he is the king of marches. He is the March king. Beautiful.
I was just going to say my whole sex playlist is JP Sousa.
It's always a march.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Keep it on rhythm.
Patriotic. Oh, man. She's over there.
Bass
Just
drum
saluting
pounding.
and going to town. That's what I'm doing.
She's at it again.
Keep it in order. Formation. I played the clarinet for 3 years. Never marched. Never marched. Just middle school. I couldn't do it now.
I played drum and saxophone and never did.
Drum and saxophone. That's
for a
nice.
very short time. Very short
You've
time.
not lived until you've marched and played an instrument. You got it. There's still time.
You know, there is.
Get those reeds out.
There is time for me to join a marching band.
An LA-based recreational,
Get those reeds wet.
brand new marching band.
Oh, I will say, you said keep those reeds wet. I did not clean my clarinet at all for like 3 years. And I would nasty reeds, like just wet and thrown back into, so I could run from band class to math class. They would get spots. It was nasty.
Oh, brother.
Yeah,
You got a
I wasn't meant for
spotty
that.
reed?
I got, yeah, and I had some rotten clarinet. Dana, here's your
Yeah.
question.
Okay. Rotten clarinet. Good segue.
In what might be considered the first commandment of the Godfather, Michael says to his brother Fredo, don't ever take sides with anyone against the family. May as well say, thou shalt never take sides with anyone against the family.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of commandments, who directed the 1956 epic film, The 10 Commandments?
Okay. Great question.
Well, it's a fine question. It's a question.
Oh, man.
This is
Who
a
was
really,
responsible?
really good question.
Also directed The Greatest Show on Earth, Academy Award Best Picture winner.
Huh.
Probably most famous for the epic 10 Commandments.
10 Commandments.
Epic guy.
I want to say Moses, but I feel like that's not right. That's not right.
He was in the room. I think he was there. I think he had a presence. I don't think
Had
he
to be.
directed it.
For sure.
Yeah.
They had him there. They had him there. They had him around for accuracy.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to take just like a wild swing and say it's somebody like, it's not. But
Okay.
time period wise, I don't even know. So I'm going to say Cecil B. DeMille.
Cecil B. DeMille, who was like directed silent movies all the way up into the epic. Cecil B. DeMille, famous. God, what else did Cecil? I know Cecil B. DeMille did The Greatest Show on Earth and The 10 Commandments.
From the logo.
Oh, a half
Dana.
chord at least.
How
Good God,
impressive.
yeah.
Wow.
How impressive.
I'm just going to go with it and say the right answer if it works. Just might
I
do
feel
that.
so I've never felt more alive.
Ah.
Good. Well, stay juiced. We got 2 more questions left.
All right.
All right, Edgar, here you go.
All right.
Diane Keaton as Kay Adams Corleone. Kay Adams Corleone, Kay Corleone.
For sure.
Diane Keaton has the most lines of any female character in the Godfather trilogy.
Wow.
What comedian, known for impressions like Judge Janine Pirro, was the longest tenured female cast member on SNL?
I know that Cecily does a Judge Jean Pirro impression, but Cecily can't possibly be the longest tenured female cast member in their storied history. That seems wild if that's the truth. Not O'Terry, not. Hang on, I'm gonna say Cecily Strong. That's my answer is Cecily Strong. But if this is true, shame on you for it taking so long.
The answer is Cecily Strong.
Yeah.
I think she knocked out Sherry O'Terry hard. I mean, Sherry O'Terry, the great, awesome.
How many? Do you know how many years?
Was it 10 or 11?
It might be 9, and I'll say
Should I text her out of the blue?
you know her.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, what's your record on that?
I think it was 9 seasons, and it's interesting because I think AI gave me the wrong answer, and then other sources gave me a different answer.
Oh, that's true. That's true to life, Joey. That's true to
Yeah,
life.
Kate McKinnon did a lot, but I think Cecily got her beat.
She did a lot to me personally. I'll tell you that much.
Easy. We don't have time for this.
Whoa,
We don't have time for this.
Easy.
I'll say this about Cecily. She was genetically engineered to be on that show. She's like, there's
She's
nobody,
incredible.
there's just nobody that was meant to do it better. And that's me saying, like, with all due respect to like everybody else. I love
She was
Kristen Wiig,
incredible.
Maya, Amy, Tina. I love it. But Cecily was like made for that show.
Truly like the Kevin Durant of that.
Yeah.
Of that show. Like
Absolutely.
God.
I mean, like from year one,
Look
did
at you guys go.
exactly
Yeah.
what
for
you
sure.
expect from a cast member.
It's pretty awesome.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like her
Just a
and,
powerhouse,
and
yeah.
to be someone, I mean, in the line of people who are weekend updates and then also
did that too.
impressionists and also, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so many. Man, you know what? Yo, shout outs to the big homie Cecily Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 1 question left.
All right, Dana.
Oh my God.
Gwyneth Paltrow's godfather is Steven Spielberg.
Hmm.
Did you know that? Miley Cyrus's godmother is Dolly Parton.
That one I knew.
Lenny Kravitz's godmother is what late actress nominated for an Oscar for the movie Sounder?
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull out this name.
Okay.
Wait, did you say it's his mother or godmother? Wait.
This is about
His
godfathers and
godmother.
godmothers, because that is
Okay.
the theme of the thing. We're finishing big with the whole theme right there. Godmother.
Joey, are you allowed to do me one favor and just tell me who's in Sounder?
Oh, is it Paul Winfield? I think Paul Winfield's in Sounder.
Okay. That didn't work the way I hoped it might.
Well, okay. I just want to say this. This is the last question, right?
Yeah.
This is a real big deal, and I'm just
It is.
thinking of Lenny Kravitz's mom.
Oh,
Because wasn't she on the Jeffersons?
yeah,
Yeah, she was on the Jeffersons.
right.
So then it's like, okay, so at that time, who would she have felt?
All right. This is going to be me taking a really wild swing again.
You did a wild swing on Cecil B. DeMille,
Yeah,
and it worked.
crushed.
Here's what's happened.
Grand slam.
Cecil B. DeMille, Cecily Strong. I want to say Cicely Tyson
You
because
want to say
of
Cicely
the
Tyson.
clues. I'm going to say Cicely Tyson.
You would say Cicely Tyson because I said part 3 is underwhelming because nobody likes The Godfather Part 3. I wrote it to be underwhelming. But if you give it enough, if you give it a shot, there's something there. Part 3 is not the worst thing ever. It has a through line. It finishes the story right where the story starts. I believe in America. But where's The Godfather all start? Where do the Corleones really start? They go from
Cicely.
Sousa to Cecil. They go from Sousa to Cecil to Cecily to Cicely Tyson. You did it.
100
Oh.
points.
Did I get 100 points for that?
Yeah, that was 100 points. I forgot.
Fantastic.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is 100 points. So with a final score of 107 to 11, Dana, you won. I had forgotten that I'd said that was 100 points. There's a different way of looking at this where Edgar won 11 to 9, but I'm in the
Yeah.
official logs of Likeminds, this goes down as 107 to 11.
Yeah.
Yes. Never ever take sides against the family.
Uh,
You guys were like family today. God, you guys were like family.
We are like family.
we are like
You did it.
antler.
We finished in Sicily. Cicely Tyson. Nice job.
Great work.
Thanks to Edgar Blackmon and Dana Quercioli. Now here's the answer to that opening question. The question was, what musical won the Tony Award in 2024, and it was produced by American Zoetrope? Well, if you know that American Zoetrope is Francis Ford Coppola's production company, director of The Godfather, you might also know that he directed the movie The Outsiders, which was a big 2024 musical. So that was the answer. The Outsiders. Stay gold, Pony Boy. Thanks for listening to Like Minds. Rate, review, recommend it to your friends. And know this, we've got live shows coming up on October 9th and on November 15th. You can always buy streaming tickets if you're not in LA.